to sing to you, and in the middle of this song, boy, we want to be sure we have a chance to know each and every one of you on the stage. You know, this is always a hard time in our show. It's a time that's wonderful. Sorry, I knew better than that. It's a time that's wonderful and exciting. I don't want to be in your way.
No, you're fine.
It's a time that's exciting, and I can't be in front of the speakers. That's why I'm here. It's a time that's exciting and wonderful, but you know, it also reminds us of not just the most recent, but all of the wars going back that we've had. And I want to ask you all today, as we introduce our veterans, I want to ask you something. I want to ask you a favor. I want to ask you to not judge in your mind whether any of these wars were right or wrong, or necessary or not. Don't even go there today, okay? I want you to all just think about the fact that these men left their homes, left their families, and women to go somewhere and stand up for this country and all of us. So leave the judgment out of it, and please fill your hearts today with gratitude and love for the people that are standing on this stage with me. With that, Randy, would you please sing a song for us?
If tomorrow all things are gone, I worked for all my life, and I had to start again with just my children and my wife. Thank my lucky stars to be living here today, 'cause the flag still stands for freedom, and they can't take that away.
Please stand up.
'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA.
All right, now ladies and gentlemen, it's my honor at this time to introduce each one of our servicemen on this stage, and women. So, John, will you please come up here? Come to the center with me. And I'd like you to say, yes, Mr. Red Tennis Shoes, he's a heck of a dancer. I want you to say your name and what line of military and what part you played, what war you were involved with.
My name is John Christensen, and I'm proud to say I volunteered and served as a weapons officer on a destroyer in the Vietnam War. And in different wars, I think back to World War II and World War I, and there's a lot of people that put on a uniform, and we were happy to do so. But in different wars, everybody else that's here today did their part. So it's not only just the people that wore the uniform, but especially in World War II, it's the people that sacrificed everything for our country. So it's not only us, but it's everybody here, and I have some really good friends here. And I only have 2 minutes, so I can go. Thank you, this was nice.
John, thank you. Thank you for recognizing everyone here. Mark?
My name is Mark Clausen. I was in the U.S. Navy, and I was a hospital corpsman.
What year?
1962, I went into FMF, Fleet Marine Force Vietnam.
This is Mark. Ladies and gentlemen.
My name is Darren Wright. I work for the 605th Transportation Attachment. We're currently out of Hawaii, where we deliver cargo for Marines, Army, Navy, and Marines, delivering just between all the islands of Hawaii for combat.
My name is John Renz. I was in the United States Army. Spent most of my time at Brooke Army Medical Center, Fort Sam Houston, Texas. And 1959, 60, 61.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Ruth Bogart, Air Force, Vietnam era. I served in Great Falls, Montana, Izmir, Turkey, and Wiesbaden, Germany.
Thank you.
I'm Frank Weisensel, and I was Vietnam era and Desert Storm, Operation Desert Storm.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
My name is Steve Poland. I'm from here in DeForest. I felt driven to be a part of the military, so I joined on my 17th birthday and stuck with the National Guard and the regular Army for 33 years, passing through a lot of different times with my work.
33 years with the National Guard. Yes.
Stu Chase, National Guard, United States Army, 1986 Germany. And what about this group, huh guys?
Hi, my name is Mike Moore. I joined the Army in 2000. I was served for 7 years down in the Wisconsin Air National Guard, where I'm still currently serving, and I've served in Iraq and Korea.
He's still currently serving. Thank you.
I'm Ken Eligible from Windsor, Wisconsin, with the U.S. Army in the Korean War.
What year was that?
52 and 54. Windsor, Wisconsin.
I'm Dan Payne. I spent there. I was in the Air Force from 1955 to 1963. Spent 2 years in Japan, 1 year in Iceland. I'm proud of every day I spent in service. I know the guys behind me.
Okay. He said I'm supposed to remind you all, so I'm going to do that right now, that coming up this next weekend, July 13th to 15th, you can tour a B-17 plane at the Dane County Regional Airport all day. So he wants you to have a chance to see that B-17 plane and tour it and walk through it. So keep in mind that that's going on next weekend. Okay? Yeah, that'll be great. I'm glad you reminded me. Thank you, Tom.
Tom Gross, DeForest, Wisconsin. I was in the U.S. Army, Armored Cab Unit, 1969, 1975.
Thank you, Tom.
Jim Telesky. I served in U.S. Army late 60s. I served in South Korea. I was there after the fighting was done. The gentleman right here was the man that really, along with thousands of others, many of them died in that war, sort of the forgotten war. But when you get a chance, maybe tonight, go home, go on the internet, look at South Korea and look at North Korea. The satellite shows that flies over South Korea shows light, bright light. Over North Korea shows darkness at night. Communist regime in the north, freedom, democracy, a thriving economy because of people like that. My neighbor is in his 80s. He also fought in South Korea. I was there when the shooting was done. He still suffers with shrapnel in his leg, pain, but proud that he served and knew that he helped the country have freedom. Thank you.
My
name's Jeff Marchant from the Forest. I was in the Navy from 75 to 79. I was a radarman, and I spent my last 6 months in the Navy over in the Persian Gulf.
In the Persian Gulf too, wow.
Hi, my name's Bob Reese. I'm from Broadhead, Wisconsin, and I served in the Army Special Forces from 1974 to 1985. And I'd like to say thank you to all these gentlemen that served in the forces.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Arthur Ostrander, Marine Recon, Vietnam, 68-71. And Marine Corps is a branch of the Navy, the men's branch. However, there are real men that are more than men in the Marines. That's our calling. Thank you.
So I thought about this really long and hard, friends, and this is what I want you to help me do today, is I'm not going to ask them to share this, but I'll bet they all have kind of a yucky story from something that happened to them while they served for us, you know? And I want them to call up one of those yucky stories. Ladies and gentlemen, just call it up out of wherever and hold it right here in a hand. Just take a yucky story from your service and hold it in your hand. Okay, hold it in your hand, and then I'm going to ask them to just release that yucky thing that happened to them while they served. And I want us to cheer and to feel love that we can just send right back to them and replace that story with all the good stuff we're feeling. Will you do that for me? All right, gentlemen and ladies, get that yucky story. Get it in your hand. Get that yucky story. Come on. Get a yucky story in your hand. The symbolism is, you have no yucky stories? Okay, well then keep your peace. You have a yucky story. All right, are you ready, friends? Ready to help me? All right, throw it away. And now that this is nothing compared to what you've given us, but that we thank you. We thank you today. Thank you. Yes?
Thank you, Marcy.
And now we'll try to finish our song for you, so don't leave us.
From the lakes of Minnesota to the hills of Tennessee, across the plains of Texas, from sea to shining sea, from Detroit down to Houston, from New York to LA, for there's pride in every American heart, and we stand and say, and I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free, and I won't forget the men who died, who gave that life to me, and I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today, 'cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free, and I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me, and I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today, 'cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the
We would like to get a picture of all of you.
Thank you.